Hi everyone. So I've had to put the torch on my phone because even though it's not dark yet, it is getting darker and we're very close to sunset, so I've put the torch on. So if you're new here, I'm Melanie, I do food hauls and some other bits and pieces. I was walking past M&S before and I was like, I'm going to go in, and I'm like, no I'm not. I'm like, yeah I am, because I love the food. And I've got some food from M&S and I've also got some from Asda. So even though I'm not doing my weekly food shopping until tomorrow, there's going to be... I'll put this as part 2 because part 1 will be my main bulk of shopping. But I went in, no idea what I was going to get, and to be honest, I'm feeling very dizzy and nauseous, and I was very disorientated in the food hall. I nearly walked into someone, I nearly tripped over things. So didn't go when I was feeling my best, but I didn't want to look too much at stuff because I could have spent a fortune. Now, it's not the biggest M&S food haul, so that's good, but it was hard to see what there was. So maybe next time, I don't go there that often, but next time I'm in that area, I'm going to make sure I go in because, like I said, I don't go often. It's in the town centre, by the way. So I think there's one thing missing from Asda. Oh, there's two things, because I think the other thing's fallen out my car and it's in my car, and I hope it's in my car. But the thing that's missing that's in my car is a packet of dog treats, because she's taken some with her for her doggy friends to share. And even though I've got some, I did get some more, and I'm hoping they're in the car. That's my oven to say it's ready. And then another thing that was missing, I picked up a ready meal. It was meatballs and spaghetti, and I picked it up for who I live with, and I dropped it off and warmed it up in the microwave for them. So those two things are missing, so bear that in mind with the cost. So M&S came to £11.10. 40p was for a carrier bag, a paper carrier bag, and at Asda spent more than I thought. It came to £32.22, but I got £7.20 off, so it came to £25 too. Now, I did go to Asda because I knew I'd be passing Asda with a purpose to go there, which when I get to it, it'll explain why I got £7.20 off. So I did grab this. This is only the small size. Is this one you put water in? Oh yeah, it does. Right, I'm happy now. I convinced myself it was a smaller version than normal. Do you know, the one you don't put water in? But I just read it, you put water in, because mine needs topping up, and I know someone else will need some. I spotted these on an end of an aisle. And me and end of an aisle, I'm literally the person that they're advertising for, because I literally do buy stuff over end of aisles. But I need more cereal because I've got Weetabix and I've gone off them a little bit. I'll still eat them if I have to, but I want some Kellogg cornflakes, which I need to try and remember tomorrow. And I've never seen the very berry Cheerios before. I've not had Cheerios in ages. I hope these actually taste good, but I got them. Oh, they are new, so maybe that's why I've never seen them. And then I got 4 packets of the latte macchiato caramel, because yesterday I was trying to find, there was a specific drink that I'm looking for, not a hot drink. Oh, you can have it hot if you want. And I looked to see if Asda sell it. Now, Asda do sell it online. They didn't have it in my particular Asda. They don't sell it in Tesco, so I don't know where I'm going to find it. I'm not going to tell you what it is till I find it. I hope I find it. I absolutely love it. It's seasonal. But I knew these were 4 for 14, so you can have anything from the Tassimo range, 4 lots of them for £14. So I've basically got a month's worth if I stick to one a day. I'm hoping I don't get tempted to drink more because I've got 4 packets. So I saved £7.20 because I think they're £5.30 or something like that at the moment. So I've literally picked up a month's worth. Now, there is a story where I've picked these up, you're going to see very soon. So I actually was looking for the Cadbury's bonfire Yule log things. Well, they're not Yule logs, they're bonfire logs. I absolutely love the taste of them. And they didn't have any on the shelf. Although they advertised online as being available in Asda. Clearly my Asda doesn't have them, so I'm hoping I can find some. But those bonfire Yule logs, not Yule logs, but mini rolls, are so tasty. Anyway, I was walking back off the aisle and I spotted these ginger and white chocolate cookies, and I think these were, I'm looking at the receipt to confirm it, these were only £1.23 for 5. And I picked them up to compare them with these ones. I mean, you can tell which look better. I mean, I think I've answered the question just by how they look. I mean, these are £3.25. I've had the M&S cookies before. Oh my god, they are good. But do you know what? I keep forgetting to go in. Like, I was near the... I mean, it was probably like 6 weeks ago. But I need to make it my mission now, even if I only go in for one thing, to get the cookies. There was about 3 packets of these left and none of the other cookies. Now, I'm either going to really like these or not like them. It depends on how gingery they are. If it tastes like a proper gingerbread and it's not too spicy, I think I'm going to like them. But I won't eat many of them. Oh, watch them be better. These do look better though. I do recommend them, but I wouldn't necessarily buy these all the time. If I went past M&S weekly, I wouldn't get them weekly. If I went past every 3 weeks, I probably would, or every 2 to 3 weeks I would. But I wouldn't pay... Oh god, they are good though. No, I wouldn't... Well, I might get them weekly, but I have got them as a bit of a treat. Anyway, I also got some sweet and salty... I nearly said sweet and sweaty popcorn. I actually initially saw the sweet one and I was just drawn to the packet. I can't remember what it was. I was like, the colour of the packet, I can't remember what the colour was. I was like, oh, I might get some popcorn. And then I walked on a bit and then I saw the salty and I thought, I hope they've got sweet and salty. And they did. And I like the packet of this as well. And it wasn't even particularly expensive. I was actually surprised. I thought it was going to be more based on the prices of some of the other things I'd seen by that point. But the popcorn was only £1.25 and I think that's really reasonable for quite a big packet of popcorn. I picked up the chocolate chip cookies. Oh god. I mean, to be fair, I actually picked these up before I got to them, but they were literally almost immediately after them. But they're not for me, although I wouldn't mind trying one to see what they're like. They actually look like the Maryland ones. They might be based on that. These were only, if I can see them on the list, £1.10. I don't think that's bad for M&S. I spotted these. Oh, my mouth's watering a little bit because I do like... Do you know, are they called chipsticks? And I haven't had any of them in ages. But I've got a packet of salt and vinegar squares from last week still. So I'm trying to not open these because these are like meant to be this week's shopping. I mean, I might have one of them later. Well, not my entire shopping. I'd be worried if this was my entire shopping. Cereal, coffee capsules, loads of fresh cookies, them, that, and I've got a few more things to show. But I just like the look of them. There were other flavours. Because this was the first one I spotted, and I saw the salt bit. I thought, I hope that says vinegar after it. And it does. And these are £1.10. Again, I think it's a good price because it's a really big bag. I got tuna chunks. These were only 80p. That is actually typical price for tuna in spring water. I had a can of tuna in spring water last night. I think it was John West, which was really tasty. And I've just replaced it. I could have got a couple of cans, really. I was mindful that I had to walk basically through the majority of the town centre to get back to where I'm parked on the car park and then do some more walking whilst feeling very dizzy and nauseous. So didn't want to get too much, but I could have got a few of them. And I also could have got a few of these. Now, I've not had these in a very, very long time, but these have always been my all-time favourite baked beans since I've ever tried them. And I've not had these this year, or maybe I had them last year at some point. They're still only 45p a tin. These are good. These are mine. I'm not going to share them. I mean, I will if someone wants any. But if you're ever on the lookout for baked beans and you don't want to pay Heinz, I mean, I can't remember the last time I bought Heinz. I mean, in the cupboard, I've got, I think, probably Tesco's own. But these, oh my god. And I picked this up. I've had it in the fridge. I've literally just took it out of the fridge just to film this. Pineapple and passion fruit. They had this other drink on the aisle. Do you know the drink aisle that's not chilled? And I saw pineapple and I picked it up. And it was a litre bottle and it was a fizzy drink. And then the other word was grapefruit. I'm not really meant to have grapefruit. Although it might not have made... I should have actually got it. I'm going to get that next time. I need to remember to get it next time. That's where I turned around and nearly walked into someone because I was so disorientated. And I knew there was someone there and I still nearly walked into them. So I'm going to actually have that now. And do you know what, I was looking at the food prices, and I've not really looked at M&S for a while. Even stuff with yellow stickers I still thought was very expensive because they don't take it down much. And I was looking for something for someone's evening meal, that's someone not being me, and I was like, oh, fish cakes, I wonder how expensive they are. Now they did have some chunky ones, and then they had these ones which are very thin, and these were only $1.50. I know they're going to have both of them at the same time because I told them what I got them, and I said you might as well have them both because, I mean, I personally would only have one if it was me. I might pick some of these up for myself next time. Why do I never think of that when I'm there? Because I would probably eat these. Anyway, I didn't. So that is everything I got, minus the ready meal and the dog treats, which I'm hoping are in my car. Otherwise, I might have to go to a shop because she's meant to be taking some stuff in tomorrow for little doggy friends. But that is everything. And this will be put up as part 2 because part 1 will obviously hopefully be the bulk of my shopping. I mean, I've spent £35. I mean, and I am putting all of this in the shopping price. So, yeah. Any questions, let me know. If you're new here, please subscribe. Let me know if you tried them and what you think. I shall be back very soon with another food haul. Have an amazing week and thank you for watching.